Welcome to Adelaide. In today's vlog, we're going to discover what this beautiful city has to offer.
Let's start with Adelaide Central Markets and find out why it's so busy here.
It is very busy.
You better turn up. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up.
We've only been down 2 aisles so far, and there is so much variety.
There's everything you could want.
There's fruit and veg, obviously. There's meat, obviously. There's mushrooms, coffee, tea, sweets, chocolate, cakes. I can go on, and we've only gone down 2 aisles, and we're on our 3rd app now. It's just so much variety, and a lot of markets you don't get that. A lot of markets there's just endless stalls of fruit and veg. And it's just quite
nice. Maybe the occasional butcher in between.
Yeah, butchers and cheese and things. But this has got so much more. It's got all the food places to eat at, and you can either sit at tables or you can actually sit on the counters as well, can't you?
Yeah, like little bar stools at the counter.
But it's really, really good, and there is so much more to see. We found out that apparently they're building a hotel
on top of it, or to the side? Sort of
on top or to the side.
So half of it's closed at the moment,
yeah,
so it's a lot smaller than it normally is, but it's still huge.
I know. It's just endless. It's endless. Well, how good was that? And it is only like half full because of the construction stuff they're doing, but that was really good. We didn't actually get anything, mainly because I've only just had a sausage sizzle before we came here.
And we had breakfast before that.
You'll see that on my channel. But an awesome place to visit and perfect for people to go to during their lunch because there are so much food options.
We didn't even see the Chinatown bit. We did go to Chinatown last time we were here.
I know.
Like Chinatown Mall.
Next stop is Victoria Square. We're going to take a tram over to Rundle Mall. Interesting thing is, what Aussies call a mall, we call a high street.
Yeah.
A mall is more like a shopping centre.
It's got to be undercover to be a mall.
Yeah, interesting little word changes that we have between the two countries. So this square was originally called Tardignana, the Aboriginal name. However, clearly with the British influence, Victoria up here stands strong and it's now Victoria Square. It is interesting how so many locations, flies everywhere. It's so interesting how Adelaide has so many different road names, squares related to the royal family. But when, well, if ever, is Adelaide and the rest of Australia going to separate themselves from Great Britain? You guys comment, tell me what your opinion is down there. And while you're down there, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe. Coming to Australia, I didn't realise how bad the flies were. I'm literally being attacked over and over again, and her over there just keeps smiling and laughing at me as nothing's hitting her.
It's just because they keep landing on your face.
It's just, and you get the tickled. Oh my God.
Luckily, Adelaide has loads of places to stop for a drink. So we've got a hill cider, nice and cold. And we're going to stop here out of the sun for a little bit.
Oh, I do love a cider. A pretty good one as well. And we've stopped by Rundle Mall, but we wouldn't call it a mall in the UK, would we?
No, this is a high street to us.
Basically, a long road with shops either side. Normally, in the olden days, you used to probably have cars going up, but now they're all pedestrianised. Yeah. But you've noticed something really good about Rundle Mall, haven't you?
So, the difference here from ours is that there's no, ours you get like a restaurant like every 2 or 3 shops.
Yeah.
Here, there's no restaurants. From what we can see anyway so far, it's just shops on either side, like big brand clothing, jewellery.
No charity shops either.
Yeah, no op shops.
Yeah.
Charity shops.
See, she's getting the lingo. But yeah, no, it's really, really long, and this is the perfect place.
You could actually come and get anything, couldn't you, really?
Oh, and there's also the Rundle balls. I think they're being cleaned and shined. That might be quite dangerous in the summer with the brightness. But no, I was going to say as well, the fact that actually every shop we are going past is busy.
And full. There's not empty units like
no.
in the UK.
In the UK, we got a real problem with high rent prices, and so many shops are moving out, and there are so many empty shops.
I think
this
that's
is
why we have
buzzing.
so many charity shops and restaurants going.
I know
because the rents are so high.
I know we are it's a Friday, so we're close to the weekend, but it is still what, 3 o'clock, and it is heaving. It is heaving.
Maybe people finish work early on a Friday.
I just wish. Now, I've got to ask this. Is it because Amazon and companies like that, online companies, aren't as popular?
Maybe it's because delivery's slower.
Maybe, because now in the UK, we are switching to online, and high streets, they are dying. Big time, they're dying. But this is so nice to come to a place like this, knowing it's busy, it's vibrant, and there are so many shops to explore and buy whatever you want.
Not with our luggage restriction, though.
No. Adelaide is pretty unique compared to the rest of Australia because a lot of the buildings, yes, there are different styles such as Victorian, modern, but a lot of the buildings are very colonial, as you can see behind me. But what I'm finding quite interesting is now that the modern age is coming through, they're not necessarily getting rid of the colonial buildings, they're literally just building modern on top of them and adding height to them, but they look so out of place. You've got these beautiful buildings and then you look up and then you see the concrete, you see the tin, and it does slightly ruin it. So just keep your eyes kind of at about 5 stories high and you'll see how beautiful it is.
What's pretty amazing about Adelaide is all these open spaces. That's because it's actually a city within a park. It's surrounded by 760 hectares of parkland. Did you know Adelaide is known as the 20-minute city because locals will tell you can get anywhere in 20 minutes. Royal Adelaide Hospital, the green and white building, somewhere in the distance over there, is actually the 3rd most expensive building in the world, costing a whopping 2.7 billion. Throughout history, Adelaide has been at the centre of forward thinking. It was the first city to give the women the right to vote, criminalise sexual and racial discrimination, and to recognise the rights of the indigenous people to their land.
And behind me is the Adelaide Oval. Now last year when we were in Adelaide, we did actually go on a tour here. However, they wouldn't let us film. I was gutted about it, but it is an incredible stadium. Right next door to it is the brand new tennis centre. That costs a lot of money. I'm gonna see if we can kind of sneak in and get a view. But if I can't, I'm gonna get the drone up on another day and you'll see that after this clip. Well, we managed to get in to the Adelaide Oval. This is an awesome stadium, 53,500 seater capacity. And there are a few quirks because obviously we're standing currently under the big stands. But over on the other end is a grass knoll and people can just sit there, bring their picnic blankets. That is a cool feature to have, sitting there in the sun watching cricket during this summer. But then you've also got the original wooden scoreboard. We went in there last year and it is proper old school. Over there, they use ropes to pull up the scores and everything. It is really cool. However, They have modernised because they do next to it have a full-size screen, which is very useful for sports like AFL. It is a beautiful stadium. You've got lots of history here. The Don Bradman stand over there as well. And it is just a brilliant place to watch a game of AFL and probably cricket, I suppose, but I'm not a fan of cricket. Charlie is not the only one with facts on this video, I'll have you know. But did you know that the Adelaide Oval is probably the only stadium in the world that actually has a hotel attached to it? And behind there is the Oval Hotel. That would be a really cool place to stay. Well, there was our whistle-stop tour for you for Adelaide City, and it is beautiful. I just love Adelaide.
It's so nice.
It's a little bit of us, isn't it? It's not too busy, it's not too quiet. It's something for everyone. You can go into the middle, right? And it is busy. We saw that in the shops and the mall.
It's still not overwhelmingly busy.
And then you come here, look. Outside the Adelaide Oval, we're on the bridge. I can't remember what the bridge is called, but we're on the bridge here along the river, and it is quiet, it's tranquil.
It's very peaceful.
It's peaceful. This is a bit of us. Now, we obviously went to places today that normal people would go to, right? We didn't go to things like the churches. This is the city of churches. But if you're not into churches, you want to go there.
It has to be something that interests us as well.
Exactly, and I just love it here. It is an amazing city, and whatever people say, there is plenty to do here, and it doesn't take long to get to places as well where you can do stuff.
Is there a 20-minute rule though?
What?
Do you think you can get anywhere in 20 minutes?
Where?
In Adelaide.
I don't know, is that true? I don't know. If you're from Adelaide, you can confirm if that's true or not. But thank you so much, we're done. We're done for this video. Please do make sure you like and subscribe, because we've got so many more videos of our trip to Australia on this channel. So go there now, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.
Bye.